I would now like to welcome Bobby's siblings, Christy, Jesse, Minnie, and Matt to the stage to introduce to you your State Vice President, Bobby Fagundes, for his retirement address titled The Door.
Okay, so we came here today to tell you about Bobby's true self. Below that, pizza-loving state officer physique, and I just wanted to mention that we were kind of hoping that Bobby could eat pizza faster than 53 minutes, so hopefully he can fix that. As his siblings, we have had way too many years to get to know him, so in the spirit of being a loving family, we thought we might share some stories that highlight some of his best characteristics. Number 1, Bobby has always had a healthy appetite. Let's just say he was the fattest baby ever. Thankfully, he grew older. As he grew older, he grew taller because he would look like one creepy dude today. Number 2, Bobby has always been worried about keeping up appearances. Once, when he felt his hair was too long, he took it upon himself to shave his sideburns. Unfortunately, he was not very good about keeping them even.
Number 3, Bobby has always been a little scientist, trying to figure out what the clicking noise was, what the clicking sound inside was breaking pan is. It was typical Bobby fashion. He took a shovel and he stabbed it. Of course, what he did not account for was the pressurization of the can. Just like in the movies, Bobby grabbed my little hand and he attempted to sprint away, thinking that he was fat and I was short. We could not get far at all, and the can blasted. Us with black paint, which I would still have in my hair for months. It was terrible. I couldn't get it out. Big blonde spark.
Number 4, Bobby has always had a keen-eye for ladies. Not that he's very smooth. Once, while driving to the school parking lot to meet his officer team for retreat, Bobby noticed a pack of women. He turned his head, not remembering he's still driving. He crashed with the ladies. He destroyed his friend under his truck, crashing into a light pole. But in seriousness, Bobby is the best big brother that a kid could ask for. Aside from the ladies, I admire his passion.
Even if he did get paint in my hair, he was always sounding like that. We are so proud that you figured out how to balance everything in your life, including your sideburns.
Bob, we love you, and you've grown into an intelligent, proportionately sized, responsible, and respectful man. We care about you with all our hearts. That's why we make fun of you. Nevada FFA, we are proud to present our brother and 2013-2014 Nevada State FFA Vice President, Bobby Fagundes.
Cutting like knives in this fire. And I found you with a bottle of wine and it burns like the 4th of July. You swore to be unknown. We are the shining stars. This I know. I never said we are. Though I never been through hell like that, closing up windows, no you can never look back. If you're lost and alone, or you're singing like a song, carry on. May your past be the sound of your feet upon the ground. Carry on, carry on, carry on.
I needed some therapy after that introduction. Let's listen to this sound for a moment. Now, with a yes, I want to know how many of you have heard something like that before? Yes! Alright. Now, with another yes, let me know how many of you have been the ones slamming that door? Yes! I can think of a few reasons to slam a door. An argument with my elders is one of them. Can we have the house lights up, please? Now, by a show of hands, how many of us get frustrated with our elders? It's got to be hands. How many of us argue with them? Now, through all that frustration and arguing, how many of us still love them? That's what I like to see. We can turn those lights off now. We love our elders because they are able to teach us through their experiences. For me, these elders are my parents. Tonight, I want to talk about what I've learned from them and how I think it can help everyone here. My sophomore year of high school, I was taking honors chemistry, and I showed up to a class faced with a quiz that I was completely unprepared for. Now, who can guess where this is going? It was pretty obvious that I was either willing to fail or cheat. And as a high school student, cooler heads did not prevail. And I thought that I was pretty slick. So I folded up the study guide I had been given and placed it beneath the top of my desk. I breezed through the quiz. Maybe a little too well. But I thought I was in the clear. Apparently not, because a few days later, I was called down to the vice principal's office, and I was asked if I had cheated. I couldn't lie, and I left the office in tears, waiting to face the wrath of my parents. I got home from school, and my parents seemed furious. I went to my room, waiting to be chewed out for my mistake. My dad made his way upstairs and sat down in my room. I was ready to be yelled at, but instead, he calmly asked me why I'd done what I'd done. And I didn't really have an answer. Now, I knew a lecture was coming, but I could not have guessed what it was about. Bobby, my dad said, what's important to you? I responded with a teary-eyed shrug. He wanted to tell me that I had to set goals for myself and that I had to believe that I could accomplish my goals. Now, don't think I got off with a gentle talking to. In fact, I think I pulled every weed on our entire 30-acre property. But what stuck with me the most were the words of my dad. That I had to find out what was important to me and that I had to set goals to get where I want to be. We all have to set goals for ourselves. Whether it's for tomorrow or in 10 years. And then we have to believe that we can accomplish those goals. Maybe last night your goal was to not fall while roller skating. And I can say that I pulled off a pretty cool Heisman maneuver to dodge a down skater. My dad's go-to phrase is tell yourself you can do it, and you will. There's so much value in this. In a moment, I'm going to ask everyone here to set a goal. It can be for tomorrow or 5 years from now. It can be something little or big. Let's take the time to set this goal now. Now that we have these goals, I want you to keep thinking of them And then when I shout the words, I want you to shout your goal back at me. So for example, I will graduate from college. Is everybody ready to try it? I will
Have a 4.0!
I think we can do a little better than that. We are FFA members, right? I will.
Have a 4.0!
Sounds like we have some pretty great goals out there. Now, we just learned what my dad has taught me. But I've learned a lot from my mom too. As some of you may know, my family owns a goat dairy. And growing up, my backyard looked less like a backyard and more like a feedlot. My mom has so much passion for what she does. So much that we often joke that she cares more for her kid goats than for her actual kids. But she did keep all 5 of us alive. Although we have upwards of 6,000 goats and as many as 150 new kid goats, my mom will work for hours to keep one sick kid goat alive. When asked why, she says that if she even saves one, then she has done her best. We all must have passion for everything we do. We often neglect the little things and focus on the big picture. Instead of taking one step at a time, we're all worried about the final product. Instead of saving that one kid goat, we're just worried about how much we can sell the lot for. Earlier, we set some goals for ourselves. And now, I challenge everyone here to be passionate in achieving those goals. Don't be afraid to put in the extra hours and to go the extra mile to do something special. Don't just graduate high school, go to all of your classes. Don't just show up to work. Finish your work, and then help someone else finish theirs. Be passionate in everything you do, and you will be truly successful in anything you do. No matter what we do, we must always set goals for ourselves, and that believe in ourselves and work toward them. And we must have passion for what we're doing. My parents taught me those things, and now I share them with you. I hope you take it with you. But if we change at all today at FFA, be smart enough to open that slam door.
Our team would have been running in circles without you. You were our go-to guy for any ideas that we had. I am honored to call you my best friend. Although sometimes we wanted to physically hurt you, it doesn't mean we love you any less. I'm honored to present you with your retiring jacket. And your retiring buckle.